showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion at the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice first down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. So Miami's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back. It's Beck. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion sets up a second down play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The second down incompletion sets up third and inches. The Canes pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Joseph. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory. But let's see what the call is here. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Lee. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And here's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback keeps the football. Jukes to get free. breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. He's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards on the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Rebels looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. And the Rebels moving quickly down the field here.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. QB decides to keep it here. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rebels.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Time to get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Joseph. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Final seconds of the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out.
Half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. He gets loose. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To throw. It's back. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Hurricanes offense is on the move now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's back. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. The defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Miami, to put them on top now. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. He's swarmed by the defense.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd and short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stopped. Bring up 3rd down.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Diggs. Well, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. The sure hands. It's Lee. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. To the air, it's back. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing up play action. Pass complete on a crossing route. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Working clock with the ground game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Bennett. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Miami 19, Ole Miss 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Takes a deep shot on the move. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The Rebels have first and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Using his legs, it's Lacey. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it in the end zone. A missed opportunity. Now sets up 3rd down here in the red zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Miami 19, Ole Miss 14.
Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.